So a lot of you are confused out there about Atmakarka and what exactly is Atmakarka, because I get a lot of messages on my website and they're saying that I heard that sun is the Atmakarka. Then how come when I went to an astrologer they said my Atmakarka is Mercury? What does it mean? I'm not understanding. So let me clarify that. There's two things. One is Atmakarka. Then second is known as Chara Atmakarka. Atmakarka simply means soul signifactor, because Atma means soul, Karka means signifactor, signification of something. So sun is the original signifactor of the soul for everybody. So whatever sign and house sun is placed in your horoscope, that shows the personality of the soul. However, the lesson that soul is here to learn is known as Chara Atmakarka. And the way you find Chara Atmakarka is simply by finding the highest degree of a planet in your horoscope. Because Chara means movable and Atmakarka means signifactor. So movable signifactor. So sun is a fixed signifactor for everybody, But Chara means movable. That means the other planets that are moving around the sun can also become the signifactor. They actually represent the soul lesson. However, sun can also be the Chara Atmakarka for a person. What do I mean by that? Meaning that in your birth horoscope, whichever planet, excluding Pluto, Uranus, and Neptune, they do not count. The other planets like Mercury, Venus, Moon, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, and even Rahu, if they are, whichever one has the highest degree, it becomes your Chara Atmakarka. And yes, Rahu is considered as your Chara Atmakarka because Rahu brings unfulfilled desires from the past life that need to be fulfilled in this life. So that becomes your lesson in case that's the planet with the highest degree. Okay. And sun, if in your horoscope, sun has the highest degree, it's closest to the 30th degree versus every other planet, then sun becomes not only your Atmakarka, your fixed Atmakarka, but your Chara Atmakarka. So what happens is, let's say if your Rahu, and remember Rahu and Ketu always go backwards, they never go forward. So they always complete a sign at 1 degree and then they go into another sign at 30 degree. So if sun moves forward like other planets, like going from Taurus to Gemini, Rahu is going Gemini to Taurus. So it's always retrograding. It's never direct. Okay. However, what happens is whenever let's say you want to find out that if Rahu is your Chara Atmakarka, you simply subtract 30 with the degree that the Rahu is in. So let's say Rahu is at 27 degrees Taurus. You subtract that from 30, that means Rahu is at 3 degrees. And if every other planet is above 3 degrees, then you definitely know Rahu is not your Chara Atmakarka. But if let's say Rahu is at 3 degree Taurus, then you subtract 3 from 30, which becomes 27. And if every other planet is below 27, then Rahu is your Chara Atmakarka. And Ketu cannot be your Chara Atmakarka because Rahu and Ketu are always at the exact same degrees. But the reason why they don't consider Ketu the Chara Atmakarka, because Rahu lesson will fulfill Ketu's journey, Ketu's desire. So Rahu is the main planet that you see. And if you have a retrograde planet that has holding the highest degree, you just do that normally. So if sun is retrograde in your horoscope and not sun, we'll end if that was the case. Let's say if Saturn is retrograding in your horoscope, in your birth chart, and it's at 29 degrees Gemini. Well, every other planet is below 29 degrees. Then Saturn becomes your, Chara Atmakarka, even though it's retrograde. So I hope this kind of made sense. Atmakarka is the same main Atmakarka as the sun, but Chara Atmakarka is the movable planets, which can also include the sun. It's just the one with the highest degree. And that's the lesson that you learn according to those planets, which I've already discussed in the Atmakarka and Karkamasya video. All right. So hope you learned something here. And I hope this cleared a lot of confusion actually. So if you're new here, subscribe above, like right there. And if you want to know more about astrology and its secrets, check out my link below. Check out my book there, Astrology at the Speed of Light. It'll totally help you. All right, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.